Here's a lesson in what not to do as a small business owner. So I had to go into town today to have a ring I bought looked at. Now, this particular jeweller's is a lovely jeweller's. It's very well known. It's a small family-run jeweller's. I've given them a lot of money. My engagement ring came from there, my wedding band, my eternity ring, and then another ring that my husband bought me. Actually, and another ring. So we've given them a lot of money. And don't get me wrong, they have been so good to us, like so good. If anything went wrong, and even to get the rings resized, they've been absolutely fine. But this particular ring that we got turns my finger black, consistently turns my finger black. And I said it to them, and I said, I just don't understand how this ring turns my finger black and my wedding band doesn't. And I got this cock and bull story about how it must be the alcohol gel, the world has changed, we're all using alcohol hand gel, blah, blah, blah. But I said, it doesn't turn my finger and my wedding band finger black. It only turns the other ring black, the other ring finger black. So I said, is it a cheaper alloy? Like, is there more, alloys mixed in with the gold? No, definitely not. So anyway, they stuck to their guns. But when I said, your explanation doesn't make any sense, they acted like I was the rudest person in the world. But it didn't make sense. I mean, if you are doing a trial, you have a control. You always have a control. So if you put alcohol on one hand that has that same gold that comes from that shop and it doesn't turn the finger black, and you put it on the other hand and it does turn the finger black, you have a problem. It's not the alcohol gel that's the issue here. It's obviously the ring. It's the metal in the ring or something. But they weren't having a word of it. And it's been a few times I've had issues with, the BS been spun in this particular shop. And although they are so good, they have been so kind, they have repaired anything that's gone wrong. Every single time they've acted like it's been my fault. It's been so they resized my wedding bands, and my wedding bands are a set of 3 rings, and they came back all completely different. They didn't sit together as a set, and then they acted like it was wear and tear. I'm married 7 years. I had quite a significant weight gain during my pregnancy. So my rings had been off for 3 of those 7 years, and they were acting like it was wear and tear on the gold. And I'm like, well, then it must be really cheap crap gold if that's the case. But it was all the blame put on me. And although they went and they resized the ring, it was only after I had to get upset and angry. And then the same ring had the same trouble, acting like it was my fault for it was damaged. The ring was damaged. But when I bought the ring, I said to them, is it a ring I could wear every day? And I'd say it was the owner's daughter. She got really snotty with me, and she said, well, why wouldn't it be? Or why wouldn't you be able to wear it every day? That was the exact tone as I'm buying the ring, as I'm giving them thousands of euro. That was her response. And then I had to bring the ring back like a year and a half later because it's actually damaged, because I wore it every day like she said I could, and it's not actually fit for purpose. So it just goes to show that it doesn't matter how nice you are. If your attitude is passing blame consistently onto your customer when it's actually a flaw in either your service or your product, like, you can come back and you can fix everything and everything else, I'm still never going to shop there again, ever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm never going back. And they've lost a customer who has given them thousands of euro. This is what not to do. What not to do. Don't blame your customer. It's all there is to it. You can be polite. And now I'm not saying if your customer is in the wrong, your customer is in the wrong. But in both these cases, I wasn't wrong. There was nothing about it that was wrong. That, from my perspective, that I was wrong. I was lied to twice. Actually, I was lied to 3 times, probably 4. And because of that, I have completely lost faith in their skills, their ability, and even their ability to tell the truth. Don't gaslight your customers. You'll lose them. Even if you act like you're doing a favor and you're going to change everything because, you know, they shouldn't have had an issue. That's it. They're gone. They're never coming back. 101 on running a business, huh? I just know that I would never treat my clients or my customers like that. So I wouldn't expect it from anyone else.